Hello there, I'm Leo Kana, filling in for your regular host, Diane. Glad you could join us on Extra. Today we take in the 5th Hamamas Christmas concert and we look at the story behind the age-old kundu drum and what it signifies in Papua New Guinea societies. That later in the show. Firstly though, Noreen Dada brings us this story of a new eatery that recently opened shop.
There is a growing trend and taste to get stuck into good eating. You could say more and more of the urban population especially are starting to take a liking to food that's not only appealing to the eye, but is fast yet a wholesome meal nonetheless. Port Moresby is fast blooming, dubbing itself as the capital of the South Pacific. With the coming of promising times, it also meant taking assertive measures to groom Port Moresby into a prime economic destination conducive for business as well as well-being. In downtown Port Moresby, the harbour side has taken a leap of faith into total transformation, presenting a glimpse of what the CDB's waterfront could look like once Port Moresby's busy port completes its planned move to Motokea Island, jetties, offices, boardwalks, cafes and restaurants with uninterrupted views of Fairfax Harbour. Naked Fish is a new resident gracing the boardwalk of the Stanley Esplanade at Port Moresby's downtown harbour side, and with a name like Naked Fish, let's just say it's one you can't miss. It's the city's newest member of the restaurant and bar scene, and with only a week in operation, it's quickly becoming popular with people who love the panoramic sea views and good food. If you're in Port Moresby, you've got all the time to get down there. It opens 6 a.m. and shuts doors at 10 p.m. daily. Keep watching Extra in the coming episodes as we get to meet the man behind Port Moresby's new hangout.
Certainly a great spot when you're next looking for a place to eat out. Next, Evelyn Wood brings us this story.
It's the time of the year when you would be thinking around the idea of purchasing Christmas gifts for your friends and family. A great option with a range of gift ideas for you to choose from for the whole family is John's Crazy Indoor Market.
We've got about 16 companies under the banner and we employ in excess of 2,000 people. So it's not just Indoor Market, John's Crazy Prices. Now don't get that wrong. Some people say, oh, Crazy John's prices. John's not crazy, the prices are crazy, and I'll tell you why in a tick. But part of our group is Industrial Sales and Service, known as ISAS Limited. Pride Furniture, Kookaburra Meats, City Freezer, the Cement Company, Kookaburra Meats, Green Fresh, fruit and vegetables we import, the Core Security, and quite a few other companies as well that we have. Net Shop as well. Net Shop has been around in PNG for over 50 years. It's an icon. And including at Indoor Market, the variety is just endless. We managed to get 3,000 darts, which were retail at 58 kina. It's 2 sets of 3 darts, and high quality, and a high quality 18-inch tournament size board. Today, being Friday, and tomorrow, Saturday, we're running them on special at 27 kina for a whole set. Now, that is a crazy price. We show a small margin. We don't operate on 1,000% margin and bring it in. We buy straight from manufacturers. Straight, so there's no middleman involved, but we buy large quantities, like the freezers, Akita freezers we brought in, one of the best you've seen, and I've only brought 2 40-foot containers in, 3, one went too late. That was sold out in 6 weeks. People say you're selling too cheap. I said no, everybody is selling too much. If you're planning to buy any freezers, we'll have them available next week. So there's few hundred of them, and not many people, would buy 200 or 300 freezers at a time. We do, because people can afford. Now, further to that, we just brought in solar generators. That's enough to run a freezer, perhaps a television or some fans as well, and put in a village. So that generator, 1,500 watt, will power a small freezer, or otherwise all the lights you want and everything in a village in a remote area, or even in Port Moresby. And we've got them on special at 2,500 kina, that's all. So no need to buy fuel. And think of in a remote area, where to buy gasoline, where to buy diesel to run a generator. Solar power, free. Charge your phones, watch television, put all the lights on all night. Now that's the small generation. Now we've got a bigger generation coming early next year. They'll power up your whole house, and that is solar complete generator, 1 unit. So you don't have all the panels separately, batteries separately, inverters separate, everything in one rollable unit. And that's what we're doing. We look what people want and need, and also ensuring the quality is there. Vitas Industries, Sergei, Artur, dear friends of ours, Emmanuel, we've done trade and safety shows every year for the last 8 years. And last show we had in May last year, over 5,000 people came through, because the prices that we offer for people, it's something they would not be able to afford. Until the end of the year, I'm going to do another sale. Starts immediately. Make an offer. If you don't have enough money, you know yourself, you go to a supermarket, oh, you're 10 toya short. Guess what? They're not going to give you a discount. If you want to buy something here for 200-300 kina, our staff can approve that without looking for me. So if a few toya, a few kina short, what other companies?
Many of the goods imported are to help people in rural areas like solar-powered fans, lights and even solar-powered generators.
Yes, I'm a regular customer, if you like, to this Johnson or Crazy Sales, because there's a lot of basic things where, especially people who live in the rural areas, they're really in dire need of things like fishing nets, lighting, solar lighting. Not only that, but also solar generating energies like UPS, where they can charge their mobile phones, because this day and age, communication is a lifeline.
The Crazy Sale started today and runs throughout the weekend.
Alright, so basically we got the Vitas Mega Sale. It's happening in Ports. This one's actually pretty special because we're working with John's indoor market, John's Crazy Prices. So it's actually a pretty big kind of event for Vitas. It's kind of the first time we've really partnered with someone else, with another business. Obviously, Ports, CHM, they're all also part of the Mega Sale. But there's a lot of good stuff happening here. We've got some good prices on a lot of solar powered things from indoor market, which is important in PNG because not what power we live in the villages. We're still out in the sticks, so we need like solar powered radios, phone chargers. Everyone needs to charge their phone no matter where they are. A lot of solar powered lights and security things, and then obviously on the side of Vitas, we have all the good Vitas products. Obviously, we have locally made spirits, which always is a big hit at these expos.
So if you're looking for a gift for someone, or maybe just something for yourself, why not check them out at Courts Gardens this weekend?
Don't go away, coming up, afternoon tea.